Hey you guys, it's Peter! And I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. I got nowhere to go. I'm YouTube famous. But I am though, so get over it. Okay, so I thought I would make this video tonight because it's interesting. I've gotten so many tweets and so many messages in like the last 2 days that people are like, you're not uploading as much as you usually do, yada, yada, yada. You're not doing the car vlogs like you were doing. I'm very concerned about you. Obviously something's going on and on and on. It's so funny because like for years I have like watched YouTube, right? And like when somebody would be gone for like 2 or 3 days, you'd be like, what's going on? Like, did something happen in their life? Like, oh my God, are they going through a divorce? Do they go through a breakup? Like, what's going on? And I totally get it now, you guys. It's like if you need 12 hours to breathe to yourself and like not make a video or not vlog or something, it's like everybody gets really upset about it, which I love. You know, I mean, honestly to God, I love that so many people like really want to know what's going on with my sad ass life. Seriously, okay? That like if I don't car vlog for 2 days, people are like super concerned about what's going on with me. And to be really honest with you guys, I just haven't really had a lot to car vlog about the last couple days. You know, it gets kind of boring for me sometimes. Well, it doesn't get boring for me. I love it all day long. But I think it gets boring for you. Okay, so this is what I was going to talk about. Okay, so it's weird with YouTube, right? Because it's like you start a channel and you start putting up... Okay, this is my advice to anybody that's new on YouTube. Seriously, okay? Seriously. True story. Hashtag true story. My friend Tanya is always like, what's that hashtag true story? She's like, what is that? It's so corny. I go... Irrelevant, Tanya, you're irrelevant. So anyway, but YouTube is such a weird thing, right? So you start a channel, and you guys, if you don't know my history, because you're just coming to this video to find out about Amy Slaton, I'm going to talk about Amy Slaton in a second. Don't think I'm not. Okay. So you come to YouTube and you make this channel, right? And I originally came and I made a BookTube channel. And BookTube is a community of people on YouTube that love to read, that love books, that love to do readathons, you know, that love to do all this kind of stuff, right? And I love it. I love everything about BookTube. It is such a welcoming and positive community. Nobody trashes each other. Nobody gets upset with each other. You know, there's none of this madness that if people put affiliate codes in their videos or they all unbox the same box on some day, it's like a big scam. I mean, nobody cares, okay? Nobody's getting 200,000 views because they all opened an Owl Crate box on the same day. Who'd care, you know? Or that they're backing their own book or something. I mean, I have talked about my book at length on my channel. Nobody's come for me and said that that's such trashy marketing, right? So if you didn't know, I wrote a book. It's linked below. Go buy it. There's my little marketing spiel. Anyway, and my BookTube channel is also linked below, so please go give it some love. It doesn't do as well as this channel does. I think I'm at like 4,700 or something. I want to get it to 5,000. 5,000. But I love it so much, you guys. And actually for BookTube, that's a lot of subscribers. I mean, it really is. Like I look at that, I'm like, holy shit, you know? 4,700 people that like love books, like are watching my videos. Like that's crazy. Like when I started BookTube, I had like 100 subscribers. I was like, holy shit, I have 100 subscribers. Like I'm doing big, right? And what was really cool was that like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I got this email from this woman that lives in like San Diego, and she was like, I was in a bookstore in San Diego and 2 teenage girls were talking about your videos and how your BookTube videos and how they like pick what they read based on what you guys, seriously, 2 teenage girls in San Diego are talking about my videos, my poor ass videos in Indiana about books. I was so excited about it. I couldn't even believe it. Like that was like one of the nicest compliments I've ever gotten. So anyway, BookTube is so nice. But anyway, so then I decided to start this channel, and this channel kind of like did some things and whatever. And you know, my joke, my gig at the beginning was to poke fun at other YouTubers. And listen, I'm not done with that. I'm not. You guys think I'm done. I'm not done. Okay. But I try to present myself in a classy, refined, well-spoken way, y'all. So, you know, I'm not going to just come out and do videos that are crap all the time. Like, I mean, I'm going to put out something that I want to put out that I can stand behind and be proud of. And I was just talking to somebody about this today. It's interesting because somebody said, what's the video that you've made that you're the proudest of? And I said, it's so funny because it's this video on my BookTube channel where I'm reading this book called The Lonely Dog. She had everything she always wanted, but she was very lonely. I love that book so much. But anyway, I don't know why that, it's just so funny, and I had such a fun time filming it because it's just me reading this children's book. So anyway, So then I start this YouTube channel, you know, and then like Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson notice it, and then Charles Gross calls me iconic. Oh, I love Charles. You know, and then like Jenna Marbles tweets out something about me, and Joey Graceffa noticed me, and it's like all these people are noticing me, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, like now who do I need to be as a YouTuber, right? You start thinking about this shit. You start thinking about, like, as much as you want to admit you don't, you start thinking about the numbers, you start thinking about the views, you start looking at all that stuff, you start comparing your channel to other channels. Anybody out there that tells you that this is not true, that this is a complete lie and they're not concerned with that stuff is a fucking liar, okay? I'm telling you all day long. Because it's the weirdest thing in the world. Once you get a taste of it, it's like going to the casino and like hitting $1,000 the first time you walk in. You know you're going back to the casino, right? So like the first video that I did where people really noticed it, or they thought, oh my God, this guy is really, really funny, I enjoy watching his videos. It was really intoxicating, you guys. And to be honest with you, as somebody that has sought validation my entire life, okay, it was really, it felt so good. It felt like, oh my God, people finally like me, you know, like, and I don't even have to try. Like, the weirdest thing was I hadn't lost 60 pounds. I wasn't coloring my hair and doing skin treatments. I had this beard, I was overweight, I wear a baseball hat in almost every video, and this stupid gray sweatshirt, which I've worn for a month of Sundays, and you know, like, nobody cares. I'm totally myself. I can get on here and I am totally myself, right? And, it's so awesome. But at the same time, I'm like very cautious about like, what am I putting out there? Blah, 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 the numbers. And don't do that, okay? Like, this is really what my goal to myself is this weekend. And I actually made 2 videos today that I had a lot of fun with. I made a video where I was reading through Star Magazine. You guys know I love that, right? And the second video that I made was reading through the personal ads in the National Examiner and Craigslist. Oh my God, you guys. I had like such a blast doing it. And I have all these ideas for videos, right? But part of the problem is, and anybody knows this, that if you aren't making a video where you're putting some clickbaity title, which almost every video that somebody makes about me, talking about me in a positive way, they always say, I love him, he always puts these clickbaity titles. Well, of course I do, girl. I want people to come and watch my videos. Ain't nobody gonna come and watch my video if I call it The Life of Peter Monn. Don't nobody know who Peter Monn is. Don't nobody care who Peter Monn is. So I'm like, if I put in there, you know, Jeffree Star suck my dick, people are going to come and watch the video because they're going to be like, did he really? I want to hear about this. Yeah, and it was good. No, I mean, he didn't. But anyway, oh my God, can you imagine if I wrote that as my title? It would totally get demonetized. But so you start getting consumed with that kind of stuff, right? Is you're like, well, I only got so many subscribers today, or this person, you know, has this many, or this person. And anybody that tells you that they're not concerned with that is a liar, okay? And I said from the get-go on my channel, I was not going to lie, all right? I would love to have 10 million subscribers. I would love to get 500,000 views a video. And I'll tell you why, because it would mean absolute validation that what I was doing, that what I am passionate about doing and talking about and being myself, that other people are looking at that and laughing, and it's brightening up their day and they like it. Like, what is wrong with that? What is wrong for me to be happy about subscriber counts and stuff like that because of that? I'm not going to apologize for it. And, you know, if people, there's like this whole like gig on YouTube where you have to go like, I don't care about the subscriber count. I don't do this for the views. Listen, honey, okay? I put in so much time to YouTube in a day. I mean, I probably dedicate 2-3 hours. I don't even edit, okay? I mean, I don't even edit. Can you imagine if I edited? I don't even edit, and I probably put 2 to 3 hours into each video that I make. If that's 2 videos on my main channel, one video on my BookTube channel, that's 9 hours a day that I'm really not getting paid very much for, because I love to do that. What is wrong for me to sit on here and say that I want people to watch those videos? Like, why would you ever get on YouTube and say you don't want people to watch your videos? So when people get on YouTube and they're like, I don't care about the views, that's not, why are you doing it then? Get off of YouTube. If you don't care why people are watching your videos, get off YouTube, okay? Nobody wants you anyway. If you're making a TV show and what you're saying is, I'm in it for the art, I don't care if anybody watches my TV show and it's going to get canceled after 3 episodes, or if you're making clothes that you don't care if anybody ever wears, then what you're saying is, I don't don't really care about the person that is observing my art. I don't really care about the person that enjoys my entertainment. I don't really care about what I'm doing, and I don't really care about myself, if I say that, right? Because if I really cared about myself, I want people to gain satisfaction and enjoyment from whatever art and entertainment I'm putting out there into the world. So for any of those phony ass bitches out there that want to sit there and say that they are not putting content out there for views and subscribers, get off YouTube. Don't nobody want you here anyway, okay? I'm not gonna lie though, I want all the subscribers and all the views in the world. I'll even beg for them. Listen, I'll get down on my bloody knees and beg for them all day long. I will. I love it. I love it so much. I'll tell you what I love, okay? This is one of the cutest things that happens is people don't really believe that I respond to social media, right? And so what's so funny is, like on Snapchat, I'll notice that like, I'll go and answer, like somebody will sit there and they'll send me a message and they'll be like, hey, how are you? And I'll be like, good, it's good to hear from you. How are you doing? Or I'll say, love you or whatever, right? Send an emoji. A lot of times I get real cute and I start sending pictures if you hit me up late at night, right? Not nudes. I don't send nudes. I send tasteful pictures of this, Vogue, right? So anyway, and people are always like, oh my God, I can't believe that you responded. And then right after they say that to me, they follow me. I'm like, you couldn't follow me until you believed that I was going to respond to you, but I don't care. I probably would do the same thing. Seriously, I would. But anyway, I love all of it so much, but you guys, it gets a little, like, if I could give any advice to anybody starting a YouTube channel, the advice, you guys, I just look like rat shit tonight. I mean, seriously, I do. Let me just tell you. My husband left for Miami today. He posted this picture of him at the airport with his little Louis Vuitton bag and his cute new shoes and all this kind of stuff, drinking a beer. And I thought, why is that his life today? And my life is taking the dogs out to poop. Like, what's wrong with this picture? But anyway, I'm excited for him. He's going away for a girl's 40th birthday, or his good friend's 40th birthday, and I didn't want to go. So he's down in Miami. I'm with the dogs. It's Peter and Pee-Pee's Bachelor Weekend. You guys, there used to be more lines to it than that, but I don't remember the rest of the song. It's Peter and Pee-Pee's Bachelor Weekend. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna babysit Boo and Tucker all weekend and eat lots of fast food and read lots of Star magazines and watch The Walking Dead. I don't know. Anyway, hillbilly, homophobe, redneck, gay. I haven't done that in a long time. But anyway, you guys, I'm coming out with my new album. It's called Dad. Available on iTunes. Listen, the sequel to that album is going to be Dad as Fuck. Available on iTunes. Dad AF. But anyway, so he's doing that, and I have like literally nothing to do around the house this weekend. I was like, oh, I guess I'll clean and do the yard work before winter hits. He's like, oh yeah, that'll be really good. I thought, yeah, well, you're down there in Miami. This is what I'm gonna do. But I do love to clean. Do you guys like to clean? I love to clean. So anyway, I know that sounds strange, but I love to clean. I love my house to be spotless. I'm kind of a little OCD about all that. So anyway, my advice to new YouTubers would be this, okay? And I actually think this is why a lot of YouTubers do very, very well. What is that? Something is lighting up on my camera. I don't know what it is. It's looking like a little orange thing. It's like, is that a ghosty? It's right there. You guys can't see it, can you? Because it's not. It's on the screen. But I think my number one piece of advice would be this. That if you're going to start a YouTube channel and you really, really enjoy it, like, and I'm serious, okay? Be aware of your views. Be aware of the comments that people are getting you, because one of the reasons that I'm making this video tonight is because so many people have said to me, I like the longer vlogs, all right? And it's kind of like this. So I asked in my comment sections, I said, tell me if you like the longer vlogs or not. Half the people told me that they like the longer vlogs. Half the people told me they can't stand them and they like the sit down videos, right? So I kind of played into that for a little bit because I'm somebody that typically will fall to that glass half empty mentality, right? And so I was like, okay, they don't like the longer vlogs. No, they didn't say that. Half the people said they didn't like that, right? So instead of me continuing those and continuing the sit-down videos, what I did for 2 days was I just stopped making the longer vlogs. And then I was like, but I really like making the longer vlogs. I really do. Like, I enjoy it. And so I went in there tonight, and I, honest to God, you guys, for like the last 2 days, hadn't really looked at my view counts for my vlogs. Some of my vlogs have like 10 and 12,000 views on them, you guys, okay? 40-minute vlogs that have 12,000 views. 40 or 12,000 people watched like 40 minutes of my life. Like, that's crazy town, you guys, that anybody would even care that much, you know? And I was like, oh my God, that feels so good. Like, people think that I'm kind of the shit, because, you know, I'm YouTube famous now. No, but I was like, people like me. People think that I'm funny. They like to follow my life and see what's going on. People seem to really like the fact that I talk about how honest I'm going to be on here and that I'm not going to bullshit either, right? So I was like, fine, I am going to continue to make these vlogs. And if people watch them, they do. And if they don't, they don't. But I'm going to continue to make them on a daily basis because I originally made them for me to document my life, right? And that's what I want to do. And I'll tell you, it was interesting because I watched this YouTuber named Eric Conover, and his content is very much like a watered down Casey Neistat, so to speak, but his videos are beautiful. I just don't think he lives the most exciting life in the world that we need to see, you know, 15 minutes of waves crashing and breakfast at a diner, but his camera is absolutely beautiful. Doesn't look like all this jank shit. So anyway, I told you guys, listen, I'm the Roseanne of YouTube. I am so many of YouTubes, but anyway, but his videos are beautiful. But in there today, he said something about I was watching his video from yesterday, his vlog from yesterday that was posted today, and he was just talking about President Trump being elected. And he said, I'm saying, the only purpose I'm saying this is for because I'm documenting my life. And I thought, oh my God, I forgot that that's why I started this, right? Because I started this, and then people liked it, and then I thought, well, what do people want to see on my channel, right? Instead of what does Peter want to make? Because if Peter makes these videos that Peter likes to make, like he did at the beginning, well, people will probably like it. The people that like me will probably like it, you know. And if they don't, then they can go find another channel. And I don't mean that hatefully, you know. I know there's some YouTubers that are out there that are like, well, if you don't like my channel, then fuck off and you can go somewhere else. And I'm not saying that, okay? Like, seriously, if I'm not your gig, I'm not offended. Go find another channel. It's fine. Go watch Amy Slaton. So, that being said, before I get into Amy Slaton, I am going to continue to make the car vlogs. I'm going to continue to make the sit-down videos. I may post up to 4 videos a day. I don't really care at this point. I'm going to tell you, I really, really love doing this. Somebody reached out to me as kind of like an image consultant and tried to give me some advice on what they thought I should do with my channel. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you're a new channel, just make what you want to make, okay? Don't look at the numbers. Don't get consumed with it. If you get 100 and then you, like, be happy that you got 100, and then be happy that you got 200, and then be happy that you got 500, and then be happy that you got 1,000, you know, and then just it grows slowly. Like if I had kept my channel up like 5 or 6 years ago, you guys, right now, I would have a solid foundation of people that love to watch my videos that I was interacting with on social media. But I don't think it was supposed to happen for me then. I'm a believer that things happen when they're supposed to happen, and I love interacting with the people that I interact with now. You guys, listen, I spend so much of my day. My husband's like, could you please put your phone down for 2 seconds? I love interacting with people on social media. It is so much fun for me to get to know people, and you guys know, if you reach out to me, it's not just bullshit. I'm not just like if you say something to me like, hey, and then that's it, I'm gonna say hey back. But if you reach out and you ask me a question or whatever, you say something specific, I'll probably answer you back specifically because I like that, right? I like people being interested in me. Why wouldn't I like people being interested in me? The majority of my life, people couldn't stand to be around me. I bored the shit off people. Not, I mean, bored them off, but they, like, you know, I've always been, like, people would always say, you're too much, you're too much, you're too much, you're too much, quiet down, hold it down, you're too much, right? And so all my life, I tried to not be too much, not be too different. You know, I was always too different. You know, don't wear that shirt, or why did you color your hair that color, or whatever. And my mom would, and my dad, too, as, you know, being as conservative as he is, both of my parents were really, really supportive of that and being who the fuck I wanted to be, you know? You know, if you want to do this, I can remember in high school, one of the things I did was I used to buy a bunch of sport coats and like tux jackets, and I would cut the sleeves off so they'd be short sleeved, and then I would wear them with like t-shirts underneath it. It was cute, baby. They ought to bring it back. I'm gonna start doing that. Watch, I'm gonna bring back that trend, right? I was a thrift store shopper for days back then. I mean, we all were. We were like John Hughes, Pretty in Pink movie, punk rock. We loved all that stuff. New age music, The Smiths, The Cure, Depeche Mode. Somebody said I didn't say Depeche Mode. I'm not a huge Depeche Mode fan. Who else do I love? You know, Gene Loves Jezebel, do you guys remember them? But, so yeah, so, I mean, then I get on YouTube and I'm too much, and it's like 20 comments, people love it, and then there's that one comment that is like, ew, you're gross. I can't stand your annoying voice. And forever, I let that bother me, and today, I really don't care. YouTube has been so good about that for me, you guys, on me learning to accept myself and build confidence and just be whoever the fuck I want to be, right? And I don't really care. I really don't. And I hope I can encourage you guys to be the same way and walk down the street, you know, and if you want to have peacock feather hair, do it. Well, I mean, life is too short. Do it. Do whatever you want to do. That's why I don't get so bent out of shape with the comments where people are like, you're like a 60-year-old man that talks like a 15-year-old. So what? OMG, girl. OMG, girl. Why are you so sad? Why you gotta put somebody in a box and then toss it in the trash? Irrelevant. But anyway, I just love it so much. So if you're a newer channel, just do your gig, do what you love. And listen, I am a believer that real knows real. And if you get on here and you do what you love, temperature high, allow. Okay, so I have no idea what I did, but that light that was flashing in the middle of my screen that I was talking about was like internal heat is too high on the camera. And I have like my camera set up where like the heater is. I don't know what I did. You guys, I told you I'm not technical. I'm not mecca like a high, mecca honey hole. Mecca like a high, mecca honey hole. Anyway, you guys, so this is my message, okay? The message of the day at the end of Roseanne is this. Although we're not at the end of the video, but okay, the message is this. Be your fucking self, all right? Life is too short. You got nothing to lose anyway. Who cares? People are gonna love you if you're yourself, okay? And those that don't are irrelevant. They don't matter. Like my mother said, don't value the opinion of those people you don't value to begin with. And if somebody doesn't love you for who you are, then you shouldn't value their opinion. It's simple, okay? So that's what I think. And I'm sticking to it. You guys, it's so funny because I had to let my camera cool down because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, ooh, I better let it cool down, make it like a high, make a high. But anyway, so I was just like listening to music, and I was listening to like, if you guys, okay, so you do not know that like I love all kinds of music. I love electronic dance music, but I'm also a huge country fan. And Garth Brooks has a whole Garth Brooks station. And I was listening to the story that goes behind, I'm much too old to feel, or much too young to feel this damn old. Do you guys listen to those channels? And they're like the Garth Brooks channel, and there's been other channels and stuff where they like, there was a Jimmy Buffett channel for a while, and the Grateful Dead channel. Well, they're like come in there and they'll like tell stories about like the songs that they wrote. It's so interesting, you guys. I love it. It's like reading a book and listening to a song at the same time. And what could be better than that? Well, I guess watching a Peter Monn video. I cannot wait. You know, like when Kim Kardashian took over the internet, I cannot wait until Peter Monn takes over YouTube. Seriously, like where I like walk into like VidCon and it's like the parting of the waves, me and Charles Gross, and like, oh my God, he's here! He's here! I cannot wait until that happens. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen this year. It may not happen next year, but it's gonna happen. It'll happen one of these years. I can totally see it, you guys. I'm a prophet. I'm a total prophecy. I was asking Boo Radley last night while we were laying in bed. Do you guys get that I'm joking about all this? But like, I do really believe that like my dogs have personalities, and I just put voices to their thoughts. And so Alex and I were laying in bed last night. We were just kind of sitting there talking, and the dogs were, and I was holding Boo Radley. And I said, Boo Radley, I said, oh, this is what we were talking about. We were talking about, the Nostradamus predictions for the world. And I said, did you know that Boo Radley was actually a really famous prophet? And Alex, like, he tries to act like he doesn't think these things are funny. He's like on his phone and he's going like this. And he started like smirking a little bit. And I was like, so Boo Radley, I said, Boo Radley's... You guys know my dog, Boo Radley, is who I'm talking about, right? So Boo Radley, I have him like this, right? And he's just like... He's so simple. I love him so much. I mean, wouldn't hurt a fly. Sweetest guy in the entire world. He just sits in our bed sometimes and he just goes like this and just watches everything go by. I mean, he's so sweet, right? But like, I just imagine that like the reason I used to like do this voice where it was like he was real dumb, but now the voice that I do is just that he literally can't be bothered, okay? Like with anything, like the whole world is irrelevant, right? And that's why like when I ask him, I'm like, what is going on here? I've been like sitting in this light forever. Like when I ask him, you know, like, is Boo Radley, is Tucker your best friend? He goes, I don't care about that, dog. But anyway, so last night I was like, Boo Radley, I said, tell me your prophecies of the world. He goes, you want to know my prophecies of the world? I said, yes. He goes, okay, I will tell you one of my prophecies of the world. I said, well, what's one of your prophecies of the world? And I'm like looking at Alex, and Alex is totally straight-faced, right? He will not give in and laugh. And he goes, my first prophecy is that this weekend while Dad is gone in Miami, Pee-Pee and Tucker will sleep in their cage, and I will get to sleep in bed all alone. I said, well, that's a very interesting prophecy. He said, it will come true. I know it. I'm a prophet. And I look over and Alex is like smirking but trying not to laugh, right? And then I said, do you have any other prophecies, Boo Radley? He goes, I have many, many more prophecies. And Alex is like starting to laugh, right? And I said, well, please tell me some more of your prophecies of the world. He goes, okay, I'll tell you another prophecy. He said, tomorrow when I wake up, instead of having that crap dinner that y'all serve me, he goes, I will have a bowl full of bones and they will last for days. I said, oh, Boo Radley, I don't know that prophecy will come true. And he said, oh, I'm sure of it. I'm a prophet. At this point, like, Alex is losing his shit, right? He's like trying so hard to not laugh. And so I just laid there and I said, oh, Boo Radley, do you have any more prophecies? He goes, I have many prophecies. Like I told you, I'm a prophet of the world. I said, Boo Radley, what are your other prophecies? He said, let me think. And this just literally went on forever, right? And the other thing that I always do is like, whenever it's like we're going out of town, because we go out of town a lot, and my best friend, my good Judy Tanya, owns a dog kennel, so we always just take him to the kennel, which we call the hotel. They love the hotel. They do, because she doesn't even keep them like in a lead or anything. She just like has them in her office with them. So it's like they're just going over to Tanya's house to stay. So anyway, whenever but Boo Radley always acts like he hates going over there. Like when I put him in the car to go, he's like this. Like, no, I don't want to go. And so whenever it's like the night before, I'm like, oh, Boo Radley, we're going to the hotel tomorrow. He's like, oh, no, that's okay. He goes, I'll be perfectly fine just here by myself. You take Pee-Pee and Tucker, and I'll be perfectly fine here. I don't need to go. I'll just watch the house. I'm like, Boo Radley, but you have to go to the hotel. Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine just here. I'll just do some crochet and catch up on my Sudoku. You guys are like, you're fucking crazy. I am. I'm totally fucking crazy, you guys, and I don't even care. I don't care. Life is short. Have fun. Joke about things. People take shit so seriously all the time, don't they? Wanting to get online and make some angry-ass videos. Stick an apple in it, you fat pig. Anyway. Get cruel till people come for me, and then I have to really restrain myself, you guys, because I can be a nasty person. But listen, okay, I was raised back in the day by a tough-ass mother who said, you are nobody's doormat. And when I came out at 18, a bunch of drag queen friends that taught me how to read and shade down, okay? So today, I don't really necessarily want to be that person, like you just saw come out for a second, and I probably shouldn't have said what I said, but I'm not, it's whatever it is, it's deserved. But I have to really hold it in and restrain myself, because like I said, I like to think of myself as a classy person, which I apparently just showed I wasn't. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So can we talk about Amy Slaton for a second? Okay. Now let me tell you, girl, if I Instagram that shit and did like if I went like this, like look, and Instagrammed that and like, you know, highlighted it up with black and white and all kinds of stuff, I'd look straight up like a fashion model. Don't even tell me I wouldn't. I post pictures like that all the time. You guys should see some of the boogered pictures I take, and with that, you can Photoshop. I don't ever Photoshop. I don't know how to use Photoshop, but with a good filter on Instagram and all that kind of stuff, I can make myself look baby all day. You'd be like, daddy as fuck. If you don't believe me, go look at the comments underneath my Instagram. I enable my comments. Okay, so why wouldn't you? People love me. And I love to get the nice comments. People are so nice, you guys. Listen, you guys have kind of like, the people that comment on my videos and my Instagram, my Twitter and stuff, you've kind of restored my faith in humanity. Honest to God. Like, you know, you go through the day and it's like, do you ever have people around you, like coworkers, employers, friends, family, that will just tear you down any chance you fucking get, what they get? Like they're constantly like, oh, you probably shouldn't have worn that shirt. Or do you really want to have an extra side of fries at dinner? Yes, I want to have an extra fucking side of fries at dinner. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 2 and 6. You know, or they'll say things like, Oh, you went to the casino again? Oh, did you? Oh, you did? Did you win anything? Yeah, I won $600. We probably shouldn't have gone. I won $600. Get over it, you know? Do you really want another Snicker bar? I remember, okay, for my mom's 60th birthday, we went to Chicago. This is so funny. I love my Aunt Kathy so much. Okay. So we're in a cab, right? Because my Aunt Kathy wants to go to the Crate and Barrel outlet, which is like way out in Lincoln, whatever. So anyway, Lincoln Park. So it's my cousin Caroline in the front of the cab, okay? And me and my aunt and my mom and my ex, it's sitting in the back, squeezed in. And my mom had just bought Franco Minutes from Marshall Fields, which are like the love of the world. Marshall Fields no longer exists. I think they still sell them though at Macy's. But anyway, so my mom bought this box of Franco Mints. She was like, does anybody want one? And Caroline, my cousin, who is gorgeous and in shape, was like, yeah, I would love one. And so she had one, and then my aunt had one. And you guys, Franco Mints are like this big. They're really small, and they're awesome. And at the Ritz-Carlton when I was growing up, and we would stay there when I was a little kid, because that's where my dad's medical meetings were. They would put them on your bed before you went to bed. They would turn down the bed, and they would have Franco Mints on your bed, on your pillow. I loved it so much. But anyway, so, we each have one, right? And so we're sitting there, and it's like a box. You guys, they're literally like the size of a stamp, okay? And like we had all had one, and it was like 10 minutes later, and so like my mom brought out the box again, and she goes, does anybody else want one? And my Aunt Kathy goes, we've all had one. Oh no, my cousin goes, I'll have another one. And my aunt goes, we've all had one, and one is enough for everyone. It's like, just get back, let everybody have what they want to have. If you want to have a whole box of Franco Mints, eat it. Life's too short. What did you die of? I ate a box of Franco Mints. I mean, that's the worst thing. I mean, listen, there are worse things to be dying from than Franco Mint overdose, don't you think? Can you imagine that? That would be so sad. You sure would smell good, though. At the funeral, you'd smell real minty and fresh. But anyway, this person straight up did a U-turn in one of those things called those P-Wagons, PT Cruisers. I don't really care for those. I think they kind of look weird. They look like funny people cars. Anyway, like those old, what are they called? Those old cars that people like collect. That's what they were. I can't remember what they're called. Those funny cars. When I say funny people car, I mean like the cars where there's like clowns and stuff sticking out of it. You know, like, you guys know what I'm talking about at the circus? That's what PT Cruisers remind me of. So anyway, Amy Slaton. It's taken me now 30 minutes to get to Amy Slaton. Okay. I'm going to get some shit about Amy Slaton here in a second. You guys aren't going to expect what I'm about to say, okay? So this girl that I know, Miss Fucking Wonderful is her YouTube channel. You guys know I love her. She's so funny. The only thing I don't like about her is that she smokes cigarettes while she's filming her videos, and she blows the smoke right in the camera. Girl, that ain't necessary. It ain't. And she'd be like, smoke him if you got him. I'm like, girl, that ain't necessary. We don't need to do all that, right? So anyway, she loves it. It's her gig. Do your gig, right? She's so funny. She's like 20 minutes of unedited, just talk like I am. That's of course why I love her. I drive around and I just laugh my ass off listening to videos. But anyway, she is so disturbed mentally about this Amy Slaton, okay? Listen, Miss Fucking Wonderful Katie, you need to pull your shit together when it comes to Amy Slaton. Like, you would think that she was like, had a romantic relationship and was fucking Amy Slaton when you watch these videos, okay? Like, she has so been out of shape about Amy Slaton. And I'm kind of like laughing about this because it cracks me up, honestly. Like, when I first watched Miss Fucking Wonderful's video about Amy Slaton, okay, and she's talking about how she sent Amy Slaton $150, and Amy Slaton's the biggest scam artist and all this kind of stuff, okay. And she was all upset about it, and she was supposed to do this collab with her over this color palette. You guys know what I think about all that, right? Color palettes. And all this kind of stuff. I was like, okay, and I've known this girl since she was like 15. I wanted to grab the phone so quick, and listen, everybody has come for me and said, you owe Katie dinner because her mom did you taxes before. Yes, I know, Katie's already let me know that. I'm taking her ass out to dinner. It won't be Ocean Prime like she asked for. It'll be McDonald's or Steak and Shake. Oh, but, and then we are doing a collab. I'm not ghosting her. I love her. We will do a collab together. So anyway, but I'm watching this video and I so bad want to pick up the phone and call Katie and be like, girl, what are you going on about with this nonsense with this Amy Slaton? I had not watched one of Amy Slaton's videos yet, right? And I'm like, and second of all, why are you sending anybody money on the internet? Like, that's crazy. If you're gonna send somebody money, send it to me. Like, seriously. I'm not above asking for money. If you want to send me money, send it all day long. I got a PO box. I'm gonna call my PO box my PO box. I got a PO box. It's listed in my about section. Send me cash, you guys. Listen, I need lots of things. Fountain Cokes, gas. I need to pay my bills. Send it to my PO box. And then so anyway, so I go and I watch a couple of Amy Slaton's videos, okay? Here's Amy Slaton's videos, first of all. She's like this, right up on, I mean, you can't even, hello, I'm Amy Slaton. Well, what was so funny was, that at first when I watched her videos, she sees real cute thumbnails, right? That has this girl that's like red-haired, and she looks like the Wendy's girl from the Wendy's restaurant, and her hair's shaved on the side, whatever. And I thought, oh, these are kind of cute thumbnails, but do we need the same thumbnail for literally every video? I didn't really get it, right? Somebody did it for her, you can tell. I mean, I don't dislike her videos, but she's just not that together to be doing ingenious thumbnails. Somebody did this for her. Okay. So, the really sad thing is, I'm not really sure. I need to go back and see how her old channel started. Because the gig on Amy Slaton is one of two things. Either Amy Slaton is the most calculated and manipulative person on the face of the earth, and she knows the gig she's doing, and her gig is, I am this overweight chick that wants to constantly talk about having gastric bypass surgery, which is like the surgery, the dream surgery for fat people. And listen, somebody said something about using the word fat the other day in a video. I'm not offended by the word fat. I'm 70 pounds overweight, okay? I am not offended about it. I am more offended for somebody to call me obese than for somebody to call me fat. So when I use the word fat, I am not saying that in an offensive way, okay? Now, if I say it in certain ways, like stick an apple in it, you know. But anyway, so, hey, but I got called that name in a video. It is what it is, you know. 6 1, what is it? 6 1, half a dozen the other. I mean, same. So anyway, I go to Amy Slaton's videos and I'm watching. Okay, so here's her gig. She's either the most manipulative, calculated person in the world that's talking about like gastric bypass surgery, and you guys were like, how did you seriously drive around for 40 minutes tonight and just talk? Well, I did, so get over it. I love it all day long. But anyway, she, like, okay, so she's either like, she is very good at playing this kind of simple, I'm not very bright act, 30 years old, living in her mom's house, collecting, I don't know, pictures of cats and movie posters. I don't get it, okay? It's kind of sad, really, when you watch it. It's very sad. Like, whereas AMBERLYNN REID is like, kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't say that AMBERLYNN REID is like a Rhodes Scholar. I mean, she's not getting a Fulbright scholarship to Princeton anytime soon, but she's not stupid. I mean, AMBERLYNN REID's kind of a smart cookie. I mean, she knows her gig, she knows what she's doing, she's bright. When you watch her in videos talk, you can tell, I mean, I could have a conversation with her, she gets it, right? Amy Slaton, not so much. I don't know how to even say it nicely, you guys. It's almost, because if it's not that she's manipulative and calculating and playing this fucking, she's screwing everybody with who she acts like she is, then what it is somebody's making her do these videos or pushing her to do these videos, like her brother possibly, because she talks about her brother in a lot of these videos, because they know that she's gonna get famous off of people laughing at her, which is cruel, okay, right? Unless you're okay with that. The girl has 60,000 subscribers, and her videos, so like her last video is her taste testing deep fried Twinkies, because all of her subscribers are asking for it. You guys, the girl's literally about 470 pounds. I mean, seriously, okay? I mean, it's really, like, obesity at that level is such a serious health concern. People want to talk about Eugenia Cooney all day long, but nobody is getting online and talking about this Amy Slaton, okay? That kind of weight and obesity is really, really scary when you talk about heart conditions and all this kind of stuff. It's sad, okay? So, I'm watching this video where she's talking about this, and she's like, I'm not going to be doing any more taste tests. And all of her videos are like 3 minutes long, which I think is real engaging because it's really easy to watch a 3-minute video, right? I mean, you don't have to sit there and watch like 40 minutes like mine. So she's eating these deep fried she's like, seriously, you guys, like this. I mean, who'd want to see anybody eat like that? It's disgusting, okay? And she's right up on it, and she's like, it tastes like a pancake. No, and it's like, I don't really give a shit what you think a deep fried Twinkie tastes like, okay? It's not like I'm losing sleep over what Amy Slaton thinks about a deep fried Twinkie, but apparently 60,000 people care. I don't know. So I'm watching this video, and in there she talks about, she says, you guys, and this is where I can't, okay? Like, if you're gonna put the content out there, right? Like, this is where people think I'm mean. They're like, you're mean to AMBERLYNN Reid, and now people are gonna say I'm mean to Amy Slaton. No, if you're gonna put your real life out there like I do, and you wanna say, well, you can't make fun of me or you can't judge me, but part of your gig is being a fat, overweight person that has probably a lot of health conditions that wants to get bariatric surgery, taste testing deep fried Twinkies. Girl, people are gonna come for you. Seriously? I mean, people are gonna come for you. Let's just be for real. That's what it is. So anyway, I mean, I don't think that's mean. I think stop doing the videos, you know? Talk about how you just fell in love with celery or something. But I mean, don't be taste testing Twinkies to follow up. But let me tell you the best line in the whole video, right? She says, I'm not going to be taste testing food anymore, even though you guys keep on asking me to do it, which to me tells me these 60,000 subscribers just want to watch this really overweight fat girl stuff her face with food and laugh at her, which is cruel, okay? She says, I'm not going to do it anymore because I'm trying to eat healthier, which Amy had talked about in her video. Her brother bought her a bunch of these. Apparently her brother and her are real close, and he takes care of her and stuff, because another video was her birthday video, and he bought her all this crap. I mean, it was just crap. It looked like he went to Spencer's and spent $10 on posters and keychains and Hello Kitty. I mean, crap. Who'd want it? My God, go buy her a month at a gym membership. Get her a doctor's appointment. Something serious, but like, it made me so sad watching this video. I thought, here she is laid up in this depressing ass bedroom talking about her future husband, Johnny Depp, as if, I mean, I may joke about Shane Dawson, but it's not like I really think I'm gonna get with him. And she's sitting there talking about her future husband, Johnny Depp, and this rolled out I mean, girl, it was kind of weird. It was like, here she is, 30, living up in her sad ass bedroom, eating deep fried Twinkies and writing journal entries in her Hello Kitty journals. I was like, what is wrong with this picture? It's so weird. Anyway, but the best line in the whole video is, so anyway, what I want to say about the birthday thing is, it's obvious that her brother really cares about her. I haven't seen him in any videos. I don't know anything about him, but she talks a lot about her brother in the videos that I have seen, and he seems to really genuinely care about her. Why he's not saying to her, honey, we need to make more serious videos where you talk about, you know, I don't know, like your life or how to, something where you're not being poked fun at, okay? Because why you would want your sister to get on a video, and I would say to my sister all day long, girl, don't do that video. Don't make that video where you're gonna eat that deep fried Twinkie. People are gonna come for you. It's cruel. I don't wanna see that happen to you. I don't understand that, okay? So to allow that is basically like, for what? Because she just loves the views, the attention, and the money. I mean, I can't imagine any other reason to do it. If you're gonna do, it's like, you know, so what, okay, if that's what you gotta do. So anyway, because apparently she's this huge scam artist too, because all these people send her money. Why are people sending her money? She needs to get up off her damn feet and go get a damn job. My God. She'd lose 20 pounds just getting up in the morning. We might save her life by stop sending her money. So anyway, the best line in the whole video, if you can watch this video, 3 minutes of it, and take it seriously, let me know in the comment section below. And don't tell me I'm being mean to her, because she put it out there, I didn't, okay? She says in there, she says, I am not doing these taste tests anymore, even though you guys continue to ask for them, because I'm trying to start eating healthier. And then she says this, and she goes, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning for my bariatric surgery. Pause. I mean, I'm calling tomorrow to set up an appointment for my bariatric surgery doctor's appointment. I'm like, girl, you just sat here and straight face fucking lied on your video and said you had a doctor's appointment for bariatric surgery tomorrow, and then canceled that out and said you need to call and make an appointment for bariatric surgery. Well, which is it, girl? What, you need to call and make it, right? sad. I cannot watch her videos. Like, so many people have told me to watch Amy Slaton's videos. I just can't, you guys. It's like, I'm not even gonna tell you, like, well, first of all, her house would smell much different than AMBERLYNN Reid's. You guys know you want to know what I think her house smells like, right? I mean, her house would smell much different than AMBERLYNN Reid's. First of all, I mean, she would have it set to probably 85, so it'd be real sweaty hot when you walked in there, right? Just sweating at the pits. And, you know, and then, I mean, just, it would smell like straight up greasy food because she's doing the, you know, the Oreos and the Twinkies and the deep fried this and the deep fried that and all day long. So it would be real disgusting, right? And you know, then you go into her bedroom and it probably smells like body spray and all this kind of stuff. I really kind of believe she might be a cigarette smoker, but she doesn't show it on the videos, which is sad because, you know, this totally just, she's a heart attack waiting to happen then. I mean, she already is a heart attack waiting to happen then. We want her as subscribers, I don't, but subscribers want her to watch deep fried food at 470 pounds. What do you want to watch the girl have a heart attack on camera? I mean, that is so sad. Breaks my heart. Not really. I mean, I don't even know this Amy Slaton girl. She's obviously got some gig working for her. She's got all these fools like Miss Fucking Wonderful sending her 150. Send me money. Why are you sending Amy Slaton money so she can buy some Hello Kitty journals with it? My God. So anyway, those are my 2 cents on, here's somebody over here doing Pokemon Go at 4:15 in the morning in their car. They're like this. I'm like, what are you doing, Pokemon Go? Anyway, what do you guys think about that Pokemon Go? I think Pokemon's slow, irrelevant. But anyway, so that's what I think about Amy Slaton. You guys, I really, to be honest with you, like AMBERLYNN Reid for me is kind of interesting to kind of see her story and her journey. I mean, she's a total train wreck, right? And that's why we love her. And that's probably why you guys love watching my videos if you do, because you're like, well, you're a train wreck too. I'm like, okay. So me and AMBERLYNN Reid are basically like distant sisters. Is that what you're saying? I mean, maybe. But anyway, I love when she sits like on camera. She's like this. And she's got that heist in her ponytail. Well, Destiny and I. And I'm like, oh my God, is this like a presidential like discussion here? Is this like live from the Oval Office? AMBERLYNN Reid, the next president of the United States. Oh my God. You guys are so, like, you're so mean to that AMBERLYNN Reid, and then AMBERLYNN Reid got all upset because I was talking about her ex. Well, listen, I don't even care that deeply about it. AMBERLYNN Reid is somebody that if she reached out to me and said, you really hurt my feelings, you were very mean to me, yada, 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 I would say, girl, listen, I am really sorry, okay? Like, but we need to fix your life. Let me come in there and help you a little bit with your life. And if she said, I would love it, help me get my shit together, and can we please do a collab? I would say, yes, girl. Listen, I've had a lot of friends of mine that remind me of AMBERLYNN Reid. I don't hate her, okay? In fact, her journey is interesting to me. It really, really is. So, I don't hate AMBERLYNN Reid. Now, Amy Slaton, I don't hate either. She's just really a sad case to me. I mean, it's like, it's just real sad. I mean, Amy Slaton, though, could seriously get her own reality show, don't you think? I mean, it's real sad. I mean, it's real sad, you guys. But she could totally get her own reality show. I mean, she's kind of like that My Big Fat Fabulous Life, but she would never be able to leave her bedroom. She'd just be in her bedroom all the time. You just have to sit there and watch her eat, you know, fucking, I don't know, fried ding-dongs sitting on the edge of her bed, writing in her Hello Kitty journal. Today I was thinking about my future husband, Johnny Depp, while I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean 15. I was gonna get it. I was gonna say something so gross. I can't. I was gonna say something so gross. But anyway, I just don't understand. And all of her videos are like this. And I'm just like, I can't, you guys. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And she has this huge, cute intro and everything like that. I don't know. I don't even know that Amy Slaton's channel is savable. And I don't even know that it needs saving. She's got 60,000 subscribers. She's doing pretty good. She's probably making $3,000 or $4,000 a month. And that's what she's living off of. I mean, she's living high on the hog. Listen, I can't be casting any stones. Like I said, I'm 70 pounds overweight. I might be the next Amy Slaton, so. All right, you guys, I'm done. I have started this off as very nice and inspirational, and I just ended up like, whoo. But like, this is the real me. I mean, I don't know what to say. You guys asked me to watch these videos, and I don't know what to say. I mean, I really, like, if you're gonna send me to somebody like Amy Slaton, be prepared, okay, you guys? Like, I mean, it's really hard because, like, I'm even kind of editing myself down a little bit right now with what I'm saying, but like, if I was seriously you know, true story, hashtag true story. I'd be like, girl, what is she doing making these fucking videos? Seriously, dude? Like, and who are 60,000 people watching her? Like, what is going on, okay? I mean, I don't get that. Like, I just don't get it. Like I said earlier, like you get kind of consumed with the numbers. It's like what video did she make that made her go viral? That she got, I mean, 60,000 subscribers isn't like she's like this super famous YouTuber. I mean, I joke, you guys, about the YouTube fame thing, but it's not like she's super famous YouTuber or anything like that, but she's doing okay. I mean, she got 60,000 subscribers. People are begging her to do these mukbang videos or whatever, stuffing her face with all kinds of shit. It's, ugh. Oh my God. I can kind of understand why you would want to watch a hot person eat, maybe. I don't really get it. But why you would want to watch somebody like that? I mean, seriously, like what if they started gagging and you want to do the Heimlich through the camera? You couldn't. Like you'd be like, oh my God, Amy, Amy! And then she'd be like, bye-bye, kitten. Bye, kittens. I forgot all about that. Hi, kittens. Oh, that woman was really kind of sweet, actually. What was her name? Glitterific or something. But anyway, yeah, so that's all I got to say about Amy Slaton. Don't send her any money. Why are you guys sending her money? Send me money to my PO box. Y'all have a PO box? I got a PO box. It needs to be filled. All right, you guys, I'm back on the vlog, so I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.